Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Mississippi State's offense will have the ball first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Finds his man, it's Williams. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Gonna look downfield again. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Mosley. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. So now it's second and long. They'll run play action. Finds his man, it's Evans. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, and this time facing third and long. Back to throw, it's Shapen. Fires toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He slides that just inside the right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So LSU's offense will get the ball for the first time. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. with the catch. It's Durham. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. The sure hands, it's Hilton. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more fit.
Snags it down the right side. Off and running. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Ole Miss came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won, and the fact this wasn't ever really in question. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reese. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Give to the single back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Makes the grab. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down. Powers through the defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. This crowd knows when to bring it. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. whistle just inside that right upright. The lead now 6 here in the second. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Here comes the Heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. He uncorks one deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the right. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. With the catch, it's Watkins. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Hilton. Touchdown LSU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Pulls it in. It's Mosley. Still on his feet at the 45. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Mississippi State going up tempo.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Back to pass, it's Shapen. He's got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Got the first down and more. There he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He got him loose, and it was lights out after that.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw. It's Shapen. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Booth. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw again. Lets it go to the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Tigers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do right.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. This play could make a world of difference in momentum. Third and short, backed up inside your own 5. He's going to fire deep. He's got it on the outside. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll run it. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's the separation in rushing. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Touchdown LSU! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Gives it on the option. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The give on the option. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Throwing right. Working the big fella downfield and outside. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. To the air. It's Van Buren. Here's the pressure. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Dura. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. Grab near the marker. It's Reese. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at 2nd and short, 2nd and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
To the air, it's Shapen. Intercepted for the 11th time. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Watkins. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length. Don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Booth.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reese. A pickup of 5, marks it at the 36-yard line. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. It's caught. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Handoff from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
Turning it on. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Bulldogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. This time he's got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football. They're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Fires into the end zone. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Trying to buy a little room with that shotgun run, and they were lucky to get it back up to the 3. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Fires Here's the pass, intercepted. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Made it harder on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Trying to take it back. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Makes the grab. It's Parker. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The give out of the gun. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. These corners backing off a bit. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Taylor wants to throw. Under fire. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Allen. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals.